Welcome to the channel once again. So today I'm going to give the Saturn transit predictions for Leo ascendants or moon sign. If you are born as a Leo ascendant or moon sign, this video is for you. Saturn is going to transit to the sign of Aries on 2028 April, and it's going to stay there in the sign of Aries till 2013 February. So how this 2.5 long period transit is going to influence Leo ascendants or moon sign. So let's find out. For Leo ascendants or moon sign, Saturn is going to transit to their ninth house from the eighth house. And Saturn here is controlling the sixth and seventh house and then going to the ninth house. Okay, so this is the basic alignment for these people. So let's find out how this alignment is going to influence Leo ascendant people. For Leo rising people, when Saturn moves to their ninth house from the eighth, the main thing that shows is improvement of karma, improvement of dharma and actions in your life. Because eighth house represents all the waste in your life, all the adharmas, all the waste, all the bad deeds, whatever negatives that have in your life is stored in the eighth house. Just like in your house, there will be waste bucket to store all your waste, right? So same like that, in your horoscope, the eighth house is the waste, bad karmic deeds that is stored in your life. So that's the eighth house. So from Saturn carrying the eighth house is now moving to the ninth house. So what happens is all the bad deeds that you have done intentionally or unintentionally, all the things will be fixing. You will be putting effort to fix the bad deeds and make it positive. It's moving to the dharmic house. Okay, it can be in any way. Most of your bad karmic karma will be cleared. Just like in your house, when too much of waste gets filled in the bucket, you will throw it out, right? Same like that, in this time period, your bad karmic deeds will be thrown out. Will be start becoming more dharmic in your life, more positive by understanding all the mistakes. Okay. I'm saying not only because of this placement, but also the nakshatra the Saturn is going to move. The Ashwini nakshatra, when Saturn moves to the sign of Aries in the first few months, it will be the Ashwini nakshatra of healing, okay, of healing, medicines, hospitality. So all these things is connected. Then what happens is when the taking place of the karmic healing, the karmic healing, when Ashwini nakshatra's involvement also included, that energy becomes much more powerful. Okay, so that healing energy and the ninth house energy is really improving your karma and dharma in your life. You start becoming more fresh in your life. Okay, you will start developing more good habits, more positive lifestyle, healthy diet. All these things you can expect in this transit. You already have planned these things is saying here, but the executions will be after the transit. The powerful, disciplined execution of your plans will be after the Saturn transit. Okay, I'm saying not only because of this placement, but also the nakshatra the Saturn is going to move. The Ashwini nakshatra, when Saturn moves to the sign of Aries in the first few months, it will be the Ashwini nakshatra of healing. Okay, of healing, medicines, hospitality. So all these things is connected. Then what happens is when the taking place of the karmic healing, when Ashwini Nakshatra's involvement also included, that energy becomes much more powerful. Okay, so that healing energy and the ninth house energy is really improving your karma and dharma in your life. You start becoming more fresh in your life. Okay, you will start developing more good habits, more positive lifestyle, healthy diet. All these things you can expect in this transit. You already have planned these things is saying here, but the executions will be after the transit. That powerful, disciplined execution of your plans will be after the Saturn transit. Okay, and after a few months, when Saturn moves to the nakshatra of Bharani, what happens is the all the karmas that is already clean will be preserved. You, instead of you stopping after some days, will keep continuing it like a stored energy. we will continue that disciplined energy for a long term. Okay, and when it moves to the Kritika Nakshatra, all the bad habits that how you have in your life will be cutting off. But the positive things will only be getting when Saturn is happy in your life. Okay, Saturn will be only happy in your life if you meet some criteria, and that is when you are a disciplined, hardworking, and rules and regulation following person. Okay, and Saturn originally controls the 10th house of father, and also if you have a good relationship with the father. Okay, and if you are an owner watching this video, your relationship with the employees, how good you are interacting, how good they are happy with you. Saturn also represents employees, servants, all these things is represented by Saturn. So your relationship with them, your energy that Saturn likes, all these things matter. All these things matters for Saturn to be liking you. So if these things, you can see the positive things I said. If you are not a person like this, you can see the exact opposite results. Okay, so that's what happens, and also you can expect good career, good stable career in this time, long-term relationship, a relationship that ends up in marriage, a strong committed relationship can be seen in this year. Or if you already have a relationship, it will get more strongly committed. Both will follow the righteous things in their life. Okay, being more understanding. If Saturn is happy with you, so things like that can happen. So that's it. And it's going in ninth house, so you have to be respecting your teachers. You have to be disciplined on the things they are saying. So all these things, if you done, Saturn will be happy in your life. And as a temple ritual, there is you can visit Lord Shanishwar temple, also Lord Shiva temple, and donate any blue items on Saturdays, blue clothes or anything in blue, donate on Thursdays to the poor. This can act as a spiritual remedy. Okay, and a very practical remedy for all these signs in this transit is improving the significations of Saturn in these three nakshatras, and that is Saturn in Ashwini, Bharani, and Kritika. When Saturn moves through this in this 2.5 years time period. So when it's an Ashwini nakshatra, you have to take care of the medical expenses of the poor people or be helping to them in any way, any medical support. And when it moves to the Bharani nakshatra represents finance. So helping financially, Saturn represents poor people and Bharani is finance. So you helping poor people financially can involve significations of Saturn in your life. And Saturn when moves to the Kritika nakshatra, you helping other people to cut off their negative habits or any negative things that you see in their life. Like for example, if someone is going through any relationship issues and telling it to you, so what you have to do is in your possible way. So what you have to do is in your best of knowledge, advising and helping them to come out of it. And if you succeed in it, you can expect positive results of Saturn. You can expect positive results of Saturn. Okay, so that's it. Bye for now. We'll be seeing in the next video. Subscribe to this app for more interesting astrology contents. So bye.